Hi guys, so today I wanted to come on here and talk to you about skincare. Alright guys, so I wanted to come on here today and talk to you a little about skincare. So I personally feel that skincare is super important when it comes to makeup. So I really do feel like they go hand in hand. And I also have been asked a lot lately about skincare, what I use, what I don't necessarily recommend, and just I just get tons of questions all the time about skincare. And I used to really be very cautious about answering skincare questions just because I have very, very sensitive skin. So there is tons of products out there that I cannot use. Like you can ask my husband, I've put on these masks and within 5 seconds, I'm running to the bathroom and my whole face looks like a tomato. It's crazy. So I have very, very sensitive skin. So there's a ton of products out there that may work for a lot of people that I cannot use on my face. Honestly, when I first started wearing makeup and stuff, I wasn't good about skincare, and I really started to see what wearing makeup and not taking care of my skin was doing to my skin. So I really, this last year have gone on kind of a skincare journey, and I really wanted to focus on my skin, focus on learning more about skincare, not just for my skin type, but for other people's skin types as well, because I do get asked about skincare a lot. So I've really, this last year, really focused on skincare. And at this point, I feel like I can care with some semblance of knowledge. I'm not an esthetician. I am not a professional dermatologist or anything like that. So I will say that this is just my personal experience from products that I've used and I love. I'm gonna go through a little bit of what I use. I have some other comparable products for each kind of item that I use too, just to give you guys an idea. If you have any questions about any other products particularly or anything like that, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments below. One thing I will say, if you cannot do anything else for your face, you want to use these 4 things. You want to cleanse your face with a non-abrasive cleanser. Wash your face. You want to tone your face. You want to have some type of toner for your face. Depending on your skin type, you would use a different type of toner. You want to have a moisturizer. You want to moisturize your face. Even if you have an oily face, there's a moisturizer out there for you, and your skin still needs moisture. Just because you have oil and an oily face does not mean that your face isn't still lacking moisture. And I know a lot of times when I have less kind of moisture balanced in my face tends to get more oily because it's trying to compensate for the dryness in my skin. That happens on my nose all the time. So you need a moisturizer. The last thing that you need to have, and I know it's gonna make you feel super old, and I was like, I don't need this. I'm only not gonna tell you how old I am, but even when I was younger, in my early 20s, I was like, no way, I don't need to wear this stuff, but you have to use an eye cream. Under eye cream is so important. Your skin starts to age way, way before you ever think it would, and starting to use skincare before you have an issue is going to save you years and hundreds of dollars and whatever else you can think of. So make sure you're washing your face, you're using a toner, you're moisturizing, and you're using an eye cream. Even you guys out there, use eye cream. I have combination skin, so I'm oily right here, and I'm pretty much dry everywhere else. I have redness in my face. I had very large pores when I first started my skincare journey, but my pores have shrunk drastically over this last year. So pores are not as big of an issue for me, but I like to maintain the pore size I got going on. I love The Ordinary. Sephora sells them. You can order from their website directly or Sephora. Most of what I use is The Ordinary. One of the things I love about this brand is it is super affordable. Nothing they have, I think, is over $12 or $13, and most of it's all under 10. So this is a squalene cleaner. So this is actually it's a face cleanser and a makeup remover, so I can put this on my face without taking my makeup off if I want to. I don't usually do that. I tend to first use a makeup remover wipe just to take my makeup off. Then I'm gonna use one of these makeup removing pads, and then I wash my face. So I'm already doing 2 steps before I even touch my face wash. But that's if I have makeup on for that day. So I would go to this, and this is almost like it kind of creeped me out a little bit when I first started using it, but it's almost like a lotiony, oily kind of cleanser. It doesn't sud up or anything like that, but you can use a gentle face cleanser if you prefer like a soapy type cleanser. Like I said, depending on your skin type, whatever cleanser you want to use, just make sure you're not using an abrasive cleanser because it can cause micro tears in your skin and you can actually cause more damage to your skin than if you weren't washing your face. So just make sure you read the ingredients, make sure it doesn't have anything in it that is not going to dissolve or disappear. You don't want to scratch your face. Like micro tears sound tiny, but also painful at the same time in a weird way. This is Buffet, which is by The Ordinary, and it's a peptide serum. So this I usually put on my face after I tone my face. Then I would use this niacinamide, I'm saying that wrong. I use this on my face as well. And this is a high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. So this helps with the redness in my face. So I use this before I put any moisturizers or oils on my face. You want to use this. Then I do my moisturizer. So again, I use this Ordinary moisturizer right here. After all of that is said and done, I've got my moisturizer. I've washed my face, toned my face, done my moisturizer, and a couple little things in between. I then go in with the most important thing, eye cream. It's vitamin C brightening eye treatment. So I like to use a brightening eye treatment. I feel like that just kind of helps brighten my eyes. But this Tarte one I really love, and a very little bit goes a long way. Like I've had this for a very long time and I have not even scratched the surface of this. So if I'm gonna wear makeup that day, which I don't always do, but if I'm gonna wear makeup that day, I also love this glowy makeup serum. This is totally optional, but I will just honorably mention it because it is amazing and I love it. And then I would use a primer. Like I still always use a face primer. That's the last thing I would do. All right, so I know that seemed like a crazy amount of stuff, and I did say that I use a lot of products. I could literally narrow that down though to 1, my toner, which I don't know where the heck it is, 2, 3, and 4. We're just gonna pretend this is toner. It's not toner, but like I literally 4 products and I'm good. I do add other things in between. I do masks, I do things like that throughout the week, but this literally, I know it seemed like a lot of stuff that I showed you, but I literally do all of that in probably 15 minutes. It's only a couple drops, pat on. I don't have to do any washing in between. None of those products have to be like washed off afterwards except for the face wash. So it's super fast. I know it looked crazy, but it is super fast. My husband's back here going like, that's a lot of stuff that you put on your face. But I have to take care of my skin because my skin, I still feel like it looks very rough, but it looks so much better than it used to. I barely ever break out. I probably get like a pimple maybe in one spot here and there, but that's it. Like I don't have any breakouts. Like I said, my pores have shrunk drastically. I still have redness in my face, but the redness in my face has gotten probably 40 to 50% better than it used to be. And I just feel like I don't see as much. I have a smoother canvas to work with when I'm putting on my makeup, and that makes a huge difference in my makeup application, and I see the difference in that. So I'm gonna stick to it.